Well, good evening, Hawk. I do hope this flat gets sorted out for you. And I hope that it's a peaceful place where you could fucking hell. Some of the tales you have provided of your current housemates. Ugh. Is this basically a nice, enclosed place where you've got everything to yourself? So it's only yourselves to blame if the kitchen or the bathroom's a filthy mess? And is it one of these London flats where the kitchen is the bathroom and the bedroom? Basically, was it Gavin and Stacey where they were like, yeah, squat over this. There's a shower. You're just going to squat over this hole in the middle of the kitchen. It's either Gavin and Stacey or like, or extras. Anyway, I'm trying to get a hooded cultist vibe going on. Except all I've got to do is my Stan hoodie. Wrong side. My Stan hoodie. He's on me right tit, not me left tit. Right. Suppose I should at least load up the game, right? Alrighty. You can go away for a sec. Ooh, it's a strimmer. Kira, you alright? It's a parallax scroll. Whee! Alright. Did you get a ray? Is it safe? Are you particularly drenched? Anyway, let us catch up. So, we probably want to get past the webfoots, but we need an entertainer's license. Why is Kitty just frozen there? There we go. Now she's going to do stuff like follow the cursor around. Ooh, I wonder if she follows the cursor around. Can you get her to pounce on it? Oh, like a laser pointer. Oh. Oh, wait, this dude won't talk to us. These are like you can't get past unless you've got performer's license. This young lass has got some dolphin milk for some reason and will probably need it. But we'll trade it for a sandwich. So, yeah. So that's broadly where we are as we're trying to find someone who can help us turn Kitty back to that. And literally this place just opened for us, the tourist information. So, let's go in. Stood outside the station like a lemon for 15 minutes when it had already got off the train and scarpered. Oh, bless you, you poor lemon. I'm here in spirit. What sort of spirit, though? A demonic spirit? Or just some, vodka or rum? Hello in spirit. I'm Dad. Right. There's a million things in here to click on twice, probably. Not that many. Disturbing paintings.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
A lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related. Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay.
Absinthe, that's the spirit raising.
Not my type of art.
Multi-tool looking thing.
It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me.
I mean, 7 p.m.'s probably a little bit early for the absinthe.
Looks over sophisticated to me. I can't just swipe.
Yeah. Coffee mugs.
They all say Fishmouth. Ew.
They actually say Fishmouth. Ooh, wow.
I agree with the sentiment.
Fair enough. Anything else to say about coffee mugs?
I
No.
can't
T-shirts.
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
That's actually quite good. That is quite a good joke. Get off your phone.
Appropriate.
Floppy disks.
Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day. Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age.
Hey, I work in networking. We still do CRC checks. Magnets? How do they work?
Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets. Magnets, how do they work?
Fucking Insane Clown Posse are just a massive meme, aren't they? Just everyone now. Magnets, how do they work? Ooh, talking of absinthe.
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. The label's almost peeled off it. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
We've got a we got a label of exotic liquor, huh? There's a pun to be made there, I'm sure of it.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point.
We can see.
He looks, sophisticated.
That's better. Describe him. Right, let's talk to him.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
Well, guess who thought that my leg was a scratching post? And I think he wants a drink, because he's fucked off. 2 secs. What? Where are you? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Or are you just being a pest? Huh? Do you want a drink? To hear show of it? Of it? You better want a drink. No? Of it? Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? No, he doesn't, because he's looking at me like a buffoon. Do you want to jump up? Do you want a cuddle? But I'll tell you what, Orky. Well, that made him jump. This is a game that I only need my right hand for. So, just the camera touch. Oop. Do you want a cuddle? Huh? Do you want a cuddle? You can have a cuddle if you want. Right, let's talk to this dude. I'm trying to play a video game. Yep, here he comes.
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated
Yes.
with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay. I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Is Fishmouth based on Swindon? And why are you over there giving me stupid faces? Obviously you wanted a fuss and a cuddle. Come and have a fuss and a cuddle. Huh? What are you doing? Come here. You're just sitting over there now. Just being a dickhead. Just sitting at the end. I'm guaranteed, if I put my feet back down and take a normal seating position, he'll be back over and being a dick. You watch this. Right, here you go. Sit down normally. like a normal, regular human being.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
See? What did I say? What do you want? Orky, what do you want? Do you want a fuss? Do you just want to be a dick? I mean, obviously, he's a cat, so he always wants to be a dick. Nature's biggest arseholes. Yes, hello. Hello, Art. How are you? I'm talking to you like you're the cat now. Hi, Art. How you doing? Right, look. Orko, come here. Come here. Big fat belly that you can make biscuits on. Whoa. Think of all the scars you could leave making biscuits on my big fat belly. Huh? Huh? I'll move the cables out of the way. Yes, there he is. There's the lad. There's the lad. All righty. Huh? See, I can play this game with one hand, so we can do this until my feet go dead, which will probably be about 10 minutes. Right.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Yeah, this reminds me of Swindon.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Orko, everyone on chat is saying hello. They love you, because they don't have to live with you.
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up. Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
No, and not a chance of it in the foreseeable future either.
Thought I'd check.
Okay, so the fact that that remains on there says that maybe, I don't know, there's something that needs to be unlocked. Anyway.
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here?
Correctly, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
Okay.
That's a promise.
So, someone's going to want one of these things, right?
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
Yeah, let's go.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
What entertainment have I got? I mean, we've got a talking cat. Thank you for the clip, Ray. We don't play the lute, do we? We could probably disperse an audience in less than 30 seconds. Maybe we're not a renowned magician. Talking cat that likely won't talk and demand. Like, surely this is the point where we say, I have a ventriloquist act. I'm a stand-up comedian. Let's go with talking cat.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, kid, eh? The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston.
What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor early in the morning?
Fisherman sailor failure.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston. Enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
doubtful. Goodbye.
Well, there you go. We got Kitty to sing the song of her people. Anyway, we can get past these dudes. We've unlocked areas.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornston is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornston. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around.
Cool. We've got a new area.
There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
I've just remembered I do need my keyboard for some things. Hotspots. And also... You be chill, Orko. The escape button. Let me just... So and hit save. Because Nightbot was nice. Right. Oh, hey, look. There's someone with a sandwich. There's someone with a newspaper. There's some oil. There's a jalopy. There's some buildings. There's a gate. There's a window. There's a hotel sign. And there's an idle citizen who wasn't a hotspot. Someone's got a sandwich.
It's a Fishmouth citizen enjoying his sandwich. He looks surprisingly peaceful.
Let's take his sandwich off him.
Good evening, good sir.
Evening, stranger.
The name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Nope, that's wrong, I'm afraid. The name's Milton. Milton the mechanic.
No, I mean my name's Buzz.
I didn't know they named kids Buzz anymore. I thought that was considered cruel and unusual.
The mechanic? Is that your surname?
Yes, sir. Maybe you heard of us if you're from round Miskatonic. We're a distant offshoot of the Kingsport the Plumbers. They hate our guts.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing to be sorry about. We hates their guts too. Just straight up gut hating back and forth. Always been the way in our clan.
It's nice to have traditions.
Sure is.
Is this your truck you're sitting next to?
Sure was. It's dead now. Bleeding oil all over the road like them zebras, you know, on National Zoo TV. Them poor striped horses. Used to watch them shows a lot as a kid. Always got to me how them critters was meeting their end. I mean, a lion's gotta eat, but us humans? Man, we can do better than that. I made me a choice back then.
You became a vegetarian?
Hell nah. In Fishmouth? You crazy? We put fish in everything here. Nah, I swore off zebra meat forever. Never felt better, never felt the need for it. But yeah, the truck's mine.
So, are you doing anything about the truck?
Nothing. Sitting here, hopeless, despairing, eating my tasty fish sandwich.
Bon appetit.
Nah, it's just tuna.
What can you tell me about fishmen?
Well, I don't know how you made it in, but the sooner your non-local hinds is out of here, the better. Us Fishmouth folk don't like out-of-towners, no siree. And the order...
The... order?
Never mind, I'm just talking crazy. Playing too many of them blasted video games, you know? Make you dumb, they do.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
They throwing shade at us.
Are you gonna eat your second sandwich?
Now that's a very personal question, Mr. Curlin. What of it?
I, would like to have it?
You would, wouldn't you? Well, I tell you what, I'll trade you for it.
What do you have in mind?
I have a craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps? Yours? Huh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I don't know what came over me when playing these dark sci-fi adventure games. They've been messing with me, true as I'm sitting here and telling you.
Murder simulators, awful stuff.
Indeed. Where was I? Oh yeah. Get me something refreshing, and you got the sandwich.
Okay, so not an engine parts fetching quest. Sorry, Kira. But I do like your son. Excellent. Well, yes, we do have a can, Dr. Fisher.
I think you'll like this can of Dr. Fisher.
Why, I sure will. Dr. Fisher's, trademark, my favorite. This gonna go down real good once I'm done with my sandwich. Made with the finest, most odorous fish mouth water. A deal's a deal, Mr. Kremlin. Here's your sandwich. Enjoy.
So, question.
Thanks, Milton. Enjoy your other sandwich.
If this is like Act 4, and it was what, Act 2 or whatever, basically when we were back in Darkham, where we picked up the can, but it wasn't required to finish any of the things to get us past that mission. Like, would we have completed Dartmouth without picking up the can? Or is there another way, or would we have been fucked and we'd have never got the thing? Anyway.
Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
I mean, it is basically a comedy redneck, right? Shall we swap it for the Dolt Bin milk? I don't know why we need Dolt Bin milk.
Maybe Tad would like this sandwich.
Oh, thanks, Buzz. He'll love it.
Don't mention it. Think I could get some of that dolphin milk now?
Sure. Here you go.
For some reason, Dolt Bin milk.
See ya, Annie.
Later,
later, Buzz.
Why do... Oh, I'm sure at some point, out of curiosity...
Nah, no need to... A Fishmuthian citizen really intent on reading that newspaper. Handsome fella.
Gliding down through the dark green water.
Yeah?
He can breathe underwater because he has amphibious nostrils.
I'm sorry, who?
Okay, so basically, he just says weird things, huh?
It puddles. It's what it does. Oily and puddly. Can't think of any. It has reached its final destination. It shall pollute no more. It's leaking oil like crazy.
That's probably
It's not
something. Hello, idle citizen who was in a hotspot.
She looks really, not happy. Not really looking like she's excessively friendly.
Cool, let's talk to her then.
Hi there.
You staying at the Finmans tonight?
I might be.
Good luck.
Well, there's that then. Hello, Boots. Oh.
A great example of the urban decay school of design. Stinking up the place. Not that it's an exception or anything. Fascinating wonders might await deep in its smelly confines, but I won't be the one to discover them.
Right. Where are you going? There is a dark alley.
It gets really dark that way, really dark. I don't like that alley, not at all.
We're not going in the dark alley, are we? There's also the even darker alley.
Oh, brother, this one's even darker. Nope, not going down there. Oh, no.
No. Why is that gargoyle eye glowing?
No way. Not today. I don't think I'll venture down.
Right, so he's not going to go down the dark alley or the even darker alley. We do have a hotel sign to look at.
Well, we found Finland House, all right. Charming place. They're going for the crumbling ruin look. Interesting niche. Wouldn't necessarily spend the night here, to be quite honest.
Yeah, well, sounds like we are.
One solitary lit window. Wonder who's in there. Intriguing. Could that be Olmstein's room?
Oh yeah, Bob Olmstein, that's who we're looking for, isn't it? Right, so we've got... There are still things we haven't looked at. Still haven't looked at the gate, and then there's whatever's around there.
There's a light coming from somewhere down there, but the gate's positively locked. Maybe we're better off this way.
I am quite chilled. As you can see, I have a guest. Because I can play this game pretty much with one hand, so I only need my mouse hand. I can afford to lie back, and Orko can have the cuddle that he so demands. This is why he was being a prick all afternoon. He's just like, he just wants to like lie at me and occasionally lick himself. Of course, I can't reach the buttons now, so you're gonna have to make your own sound effects. I have managed to barrels of fish, basket of fish, distant reef, fishing boat, and old drunkards. Let's look at the distant reef since my mouse is there.
A strangely shaped reef. Almost an island, really.
Shanty Shenanigans is our new
There's
achievement
really
there.
no way around it. It looks like a pair of horns surfacing from below. Makes for a striking sunset scene, I must admit.
Occo Curdles. Bless you, Ray. You've had a day. You're very tired. Basket of fish.
A rotting basket full of putrid fish, or the other way around. Leaving these poor things out to rot must cater to some depraved exotic tastes. Ugh. Fish I'm not a fan of. Badly decayed ones, even less so.
Wasn't he a pop singer? Badly decayed fish.
Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right?
I know, Icelandic. What's that one that you've basically got to open underground? Because it's so rank and vile that the tin's almost exploding. The rotting shark, that's it.
What do they do with all the stinking fish? Who buys this stuff? My stomach. A rusty, creaking fishing boat that's seen better days.
It does look like...
Should have been a sub.
It does look like two devilish horns. You're right.
It looks like it's barely staying afloat, much like most stuff around here. Not if you... It's an old drunk sailor chilling in that rope coil.
Chilling in a rope coil.
And one day I'll grow a beard just like his.
Getting there.
Sick calves, bro. Hi there, Gramps.
What you? Get lost, young'un.
My name's Buzz. Nice to meet you.
Get on out of here. Fishmouth ain't no place for you, boy.
Well, at least you Fishmouthians are consistent about that. What a great evening to be alive, isn't it?
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Where'd you get that idea?
Old Zadok knows.
Millennium Hand and Shrimp? No?
You should not be drinking that, old-timer.
Who are you to tell old Zadok what to do, sonny? Go, get... You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I really don't. I hate to come across as judgmental, but do you really want to spend your twilight years in an alcohol-induced stupor?
Yes.
This is not a choice, sonny boy. If you'd have seen what these old eyes have seen, I tell you.
Tell me.
Nah. Rather drink, boy. Whiskey makes one forget.
You said you wanted to forget. Why not remember?
There's things too horrible to be remembered, boy. Believe old Zadok. Why, you think I'm crazy, don't you?
I don't know why you insist on asking me that. I do not think you're crazy, Grandpa.
Possibly. We need him to tell us something.
Really need that drink, huh? I'm willing to do you a world of good and take that cursed whiskey off of your hands. Have you considered a healthier alternative?
What you babbling about there, boy?
How about tea?
How about tea? Nothing like a warm cup of tea to relax you and get you in the mood for a chat.
I can't stand that stuff. I've been a fisherman all my life, boy. It was just water, water, all the time. I ain't putting that watered down concoction in me, no sir.
Kinda got a point there.
What about coffee?
How about coffee?
I never touched the stuff. Never even smelled it.
You've never smelled coffee?
Not in my life, boy. My mama, rest her soul, she tried to get my pappy to drink it. Left the old hooch. But my pappy wasn't having any of it. Did see a little is the devil's drink. Then he drank another whiskey. Lord rest him.
That's a story to remember, Gramps.
How about soda?
How about soda?
Soda? Why, that's sugar water, son. Healthy alternative, my salty behind.
Yeah, good
Can't
point.
argue with that.
OJ?
How about orange juice?
Ain't no orange juice in Fishmouth, sonny boy. You's more likely to squeeze juice out of a calamari. And you don't want to taste that, Trussell Zadok.
I'll take your word for it. So you never tasted or smelled coffee in your life?
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell it apart from gasoline. It's a question of principle.
Okay, so for no reason whatsoever, we need to persuade an old drunkard to not drink and instead have a cup of coffee.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
But we need to get the coffee first. At least we've got the milk. Right, what's happening over here? Wreck, sea captain, and a sailor. Let's have a look at the wreck.
Looks like the oldest ship anchored in Fishmouth Harbor. If only it could tell its tales. Oh man, people actually braved the sea aboard these wooden coffins. Crazy. Man, I'm glad I'm not a sailor.
Yeah, someone's about to get shanghaied, right?
Oh, an actual sea captain in the flesh. She even smells like one.
What does sea captain
She's
smell
really
like?
into what she's reading over there.
Maybe we shouldn't disturb her.
Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime soon, lubber.
Frankly, I'm flattered you'd call me that, but I don't think we've met before.
Leave your bilge, rat.
Oh, okay, understood. Bye.
Good. Quite frankly, can't just walk up to a captain with a... Now, if you were saying what was the mechanic's accent, what was that? That was not a pirate sea captain accent.
What is it about sailing that turns people to alcohol? How'd he get up on that stool anyway? And why?
Avast ye, landlubber.
Avast to you too, kind sir.
That was closer. Alright, well, that's what's going on back here. Long hours, loneliness, scurvy. Boots started playing the Innsmouth case but didn't realise it was purely selecting options in a book. Looked at the description afterwards and said it was a text adventure. Should have read the description first. What, like essentially a choose your own adventure game, but in video game format.
What can you do with a fishmate sailor? What can you do with a fishmate sailor? What can you do with a fishmate sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning, Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him, stick him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him, stick him in a barrel with a hose pipe on him early in the morning. Way hey and up
I'm
she
also hoping
rises,
it's going to get
way
filthy.
hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a bed with the captain's daughter, put him in a bed with the captain's daughter.
We're getting
put him
there.
in a bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. That's what you do with a fishmut sailor, that's what you do with a fishmut sailor, that's what you do with a fishmut sailor early in the morning. I don't know what just came over me.
Thank you for that, Ray. I'm not sure what just came over you there, mate. But there we go. We got a nice little sing-song. Maybe it was an homage to Assassin's Creed Black Flag art. And
as I was walking down Paradise Street, to me, way, hey, blow the man down. A pretty young damsel I chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. She was rounding the counter and bluffing the bow. Way, hey, blow the man down.
So, don't touch the controller for a few seconds there and he'll just start singing sea shanties. There you go. We're not adverse to some text adventure stuff. I was looking earlier at my ongoing list in Steam. It's been a while since we've done them on a Saturday afternoon. But the fighting fantasy games, you just put your claws in my tit. Yes, I love you, but claws in tit. Ow. You didn't sing when you played. Yeah, maybe you weren't sitting, like, not doing anything. You were busy playing as opposed to, like, talking shit. And having a cat attack your tits. Yes. Huh? Oh, big soft baby. Big soft baby. Alright, let's go in the Finland House. What do we got? Stairs, Finland. Keys panel, pilgrim, coffee pitcher. The grandfather clock's too tall for the shelf.
Seems like it's always 10 o'clock in this hotel. It looks strangely familiar. Tick-tock.
Oh, what? So we can get sea shanties out of you, but we can't get the songs that we used to sing in music lessons in school. My grandfather's clock was too tall for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. Can't remember the rest of it.
Complimentary coffee. Black as midnight on a moonless night. How thoughtful of Mr. Finman. Damn good coffee, Diane. Nothing to pour it in.
Right, so we need a cup. Is that A for the Diane joke?
Looks like he's the strong, silent type. Must be some vow of silence deal or something.
Yeah.
Ominous.
Got my tweets fixed. You know what? At some point, I need to buy that on DVD and or Blu-ray. Is there a super duper set that's got the film and the third season? Because I have not seen the third season.
Hello. Okay then.
Yep, he is the strong silent type.
Those are the room keys and they're all present but one. That one missing key has got to be the one to Olmstein's room. The one key I'm interested in is the one that's missing.
Alright.
That there must be the namesake of this hotel. Rough looking fella.
Rego, your chuffing marvelous Twin Peaks t-shirt with a black as midnight quote.
Kinda gives me the chills, to be honest. Hello there.
Bob Olmstein. Now let's just talk.
What a great evening in Fishmouth, isn't it?
Evening? Yeah, I suppose it is evening. I don't know what you find so great about it, though.
You know, the salty sea-scented breeze, the smell of rotting fish, the distant thunder. Charming. Mr. Finman, I presume.
That's me, yeah.
Nice hotel you got here.
Nice. Ain't nothing nice about it. We don't do nice in Fishmouth. There anything I can do for you, stranger?
Bob Olmstein.
What did you just say?
God, my spleen?
You should have that checked out, stranger. Your spleen plays multiple important roles in your body. It's a filter for blood and part of your immune system. It also helps fight bacteria, especially the kind that causes pneumonia and meningitis. So I've heard.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Yeah, there we
Cook's
go.
spleen's supposed to taste real yummy. I don't mean the human kind, of course. I wouldn't know about that.
Very interesting. I'd like a room, please.
I'd love to help you out, sir. We's all completely booked up.
I can see.
Really? I only see one key missing on that wall behind you.
Ain't you been snooping around? Got a bunch of pilgrims coming over for the festival soon. That one standing there is the first of the bunch. Booked the whole place they did. Don't bother wasting your breath on him. He ain't talking nothing. You ain't from Fishmouth, is you? I can smell it all over you. Why you come here?
You're a direct man, aren't you, Mr. Finman?
Yeah, and I've been known to judge a man. He was nosy and skinny. Too skinny.
Right, Boots. You have to watch Twin Peaks. If you like weird, if you like spooky, and if you like weird again, Twin Peaks, it's brilliant. It's absolutely. It's got 6 feet under box set. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it was, well, what was it, 92? I think 91, 92. It's like, you know, you missed out on it in the past 30 years. You don't have to jump on it straight away if you want to get 6 feet under done first. Yes, it is 89 to... No way it was 89. No way it was 89. Well, I suppose maybe... I mean, it was like... Maybe 90 then that it came onto BBC Two. They used to show it twice a week on BBC Two, and I watched it twice a week on BBC Two. But yeah, yeah. Obviously, you watch the pilot because it absolutely sets everything up, all the people up, or the vast majority of the people. And it's just amazing. It's bizarre. It's weird. It's brilliant. I used to own on cassette tape. There was a spin-off cassette tape, which was basically all of the recordings for Diane. So, just give anyone who hasn't seen it a tiniest bit of background. It's a police procedural type thing, but you've got an FBI agent, Dale Cooper, who comes into this Washington town and to help investigate a murder, and he's got like a little dictaphone. He records like little clips for his secretary Diane, and he's just like sort of telling her about like the thank you, Orko, my knee was getting a bit fucked up there. Yeah, telling her about like, you know, the damn fine coffee and pie that was available from the local diner. It's absolutely fantastic. There was a film, Fire Walk With Me, like a motion picture film, which had David Bowie in it for a hot minute in a starring role. And it's just, it's David Lynch, so it's wild and it's bizarre and so good. Ray was a bit young, not born to watch it when it was on telly, but yeah, watched it with Kira. That I remember like a few years back, up on the farm, watching it with Ella on the farm, and at first she was like, what the hell is this? And we went through, and this was in a period when only season 1 was released on DVD. Season 2 had got like snarled up and hadn't been released on DVD. And like, but she watched it with us all the way through and got to the end. She's like, where's the rest? I want to see the rest. And we're like, it doesn't exist on DVD yet. No, I want to know more. So so at first she was like, what is this weird shit? And then she was like so into it. So it is wild. Definitely watch it. Anyway, this guy's being judgmental about us.
Well, that was judgmental.
Yes, well, think nothing of it. I just got this hunger up in me. Ain't eaten nothing in a while.
You're the one that got off, mate.
So about that room.
We's all booked. See that pilgrim standing over there? Him and his kind done booked up every single room except the one. About to arrive any minute now. Otherwise, I love to serve you.
Maybe it's me, but did that really warrant such a laugh?
Think nothing of it, stranger. It's the hunger, you see. My stomach's growling is all. Makes me say all kind of things. Pay no mind.
Can I interest you in this cookie I've got here?
Give it a try.
I'm a meat man myself, but right
Well.
now I could eat just about anything, I reckon. If it ain't meat, though, I got to wash it down some, and I ain't got anything.
You mean like alcohol, right?
You was pretty smart for a stranger.
So we might be able to sneak in there if we give him the weed cookie and the booze. But to get the booze, we need the coffee. Well, there's the coffee, but we need a mug, so I'm going back for the thing. To get the mug. At least the puzzles mainly make sense. Kira didn't know about it till around 2005-ish because it was referenced in Silent Hill and various metal bands. Nice.
All meat, huh? Got any preferences or anything goes?
Oh, I got my preferences. Sorry, Skinny. Don't be judging me. Look at yourself, all skin and bone. Nothing on you worth mentioning.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
How come you don't have any alcohol around?
Been no need. We've been having plenty of meat around here. Till it stopped coming, that is. Be arriving for the festival soon, though. Ain't that right, Pilgrim? Them brothers of yours arriving soon, eh?
I don't get it. Are the pilgrims bringing you meat?
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
That's one exceptionally jovial innkeep. Anyway.
Yes.
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We Fishmouth folk. It's Fishmouth business. We got our own to look up to. Don't need you funny smelling outsiders telling us what to do and who to listen to.
I might just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The Order don't take kindly to strangers.
The Order, eh?
The Order? What order?
Nah, never you mind that.
Aw, come on, tell me. I'm here. Might as well learn a thing or two about Fishmouth.
The only thing you need to know about that there esoteric order is that they don't want you here. So you best be on your way. That's all I can tell you.
Esoteric Order, huh?
Has the guy in the room brought you any meat?
Butcher, fancy yourself some kind of detective or something, outsider? What's with all them questions now?
I'm just curious by nature.
Too curious, you ask me. No place for your kind here, outsider.
Just wondering how come your one customer hasn't provided you with any meat, that's all.
He's a stranger in that one. Ain't nothing like our usual customers. Pays damn well, too. Gold, stranger, gold. We is likes our gold up in here.
So gold is popular around here, huh?
Used to be... You asking way too many questions, Skinny.
Right. Anyway.
I gotta run.
I think we've exhausted everything with him.
Stranger.
That laugh really isn't appropriate.
Stairs leading up to the rooms. Holmstein must be up there.
Yeah, perfectly normal hotelier.
Man, I really want to walk up them right this instant.
But we can't because we need to... Right. Well, I know what we need. We need a mug. And the tourist guide place will let us have a mug. Got something that might interest you, stranger.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice there. There you are.
There you go. It forced us into the coffee mug as well, which is kind of handy. Fishmouth? Ew.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Mug of coffee with a coffee pitcher? We might have to add milk. But we've got Dolphin milk.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
This gives me an idea. So you never tasted or smelled coffee in your life?
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell it apart from gasoline. It's a question.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Oh, thanks, Nightbot. I will.
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to throw them when he's angry.
Well, we can put an exotic label on it to make it look like exotic liquor.
It now says it's empty though. I think I want to pour something.
Alright, so we're not putting Dolphin milk in it. So the question is, what other liquids have we got to make someone think it is or isn't alcohol. Get him drink coffee that's in the hotel? Maybe. It's the only other liquid I can think of, so we'll give it a go. Now we've got...
It's a bottle of coffee disguised as rare exotic liquor. It says it's a rare exotic liquor, but it's actually coffee. Now with some added milk that should make it easier on the taste buds.
There we go. Right. Would you like a delicious cookie?
Oh, so the one...
No.
Can you...
Here.
Uh-huh. What's this
Nothing you should know. We got... There's...
Does anyone...
Our own outside.
Alright, yeah, where was I? Alright, so we...
Run.
Take care.
Alright, so we just give them to him then.
Better talk to him. Serve him his own coffee. Yeah, sure.
Well, yes, actually. Right, so which conversation tree does it, though?
Oh, so the one occupied room is this pilgrim's.
No, it's someone else staying there.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what his name is?
Yeah.
Here at Finland House, we value our customers' privacy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Festival?
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We fish. We got our own. That's not the...
Right, do we talk about the order?
Nah, never.
Aw, come on.
The only thing you... is that they don't want...
What's this festival?
Nothing you should know. We got our... That's not...
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
We don't have the conversation.
Where was I? I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
Better talk. Doesn't look like...
We haven't just locked ourselves out, have we? Like, we were going to offer him a cookie, but he's like, no, gotta have some booze to wash it down with. Now we can't...
The one key...
How come we can't give him...
I'm afraid I...
Oh, give the coffee to the old tar, then he'll give up his actual liquor? That's a good idea, Art. I like it.
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Whew, you done all Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Hey, you remembered my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
All right. Art with the brains. That deserves. There you go, that's for you, Art. Brains! Wrong channel, but also brains. Alright, now we can talk to him about stuff.
Why's everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and dog-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Or like, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to remember who the butcher actually is. Fixing your typo. Wrong channel, Brian's. No, you gotta leave a Brian's in there. It's just, sorry, I'm just looking something up. I've forgotten their name. Oh, yeah, the other one. Okay, yeah. The butcher is Andy Williams, from guitarist from Every Time I Die. He's also a professional wrestler known as the Butcher. Yes, it's a wrestling thing!
What?
We should have left the Bryans in. Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshipping the Deep Ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-go what?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Well, this guy's just giving everything up. Also, that Hag Fufa thing, just almost sounded like a Bofa joke for a second, but that's just where my brain went. In the meantime, I'm kind of jealous that Boots saw Mick Foley at Comic-Con once. Mick Foley being one of the more, what's the word, reasonable people to come out of pro wrestling. Most pro wrestlers are assholes. It is not a business that breeds nice, like-minded liberal people. But Mick Foley is apparently very nice, very charming, very funny. For a man who nearly killed himself so much. By God, I think he's broken in half. Anyway, we got a confession to make, apparently.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me, too. 'Cause I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
All right.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Nice guy, aura restored. Achievement unlocked. Brew out of it. Yeah, mankind do love Cactus Jack. There are many wrestlers who've had many different names over the years. To the best of my knowledge, there are no wrestlers who have appeared as all three different characters in the same match.
As I was walking down Paradise Street to me with...
Yeah, alright. Was it Royal Rumble 2001? Mick Foley entered it 3 times. Once as Mankind, once as Dude Love, and once as Cactus Jack. I think that match might be available free on YouTube as well, which is kind of funny. Did we lose that nice guy aura somewhere? Probably. I've kind of lost track. Alright. Can we offer you the cookie by talking this time? Hey, there we go.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
We didn't.
Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
Us?
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach line with steel myself.
Oh, this fucking game, honestly.
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I've no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Hear about the fish? Let's go with the cat.
I'm returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Ormstein's. You are trying to deceive me. Well, there are 2 possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
Pure and innocent. Pure and innocent. Not full of darkness.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the Voodoo Gentleman. I understand Mr. Olmstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid type.
Exactly. And then
Bless
they
you.
kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance.
Sup?
Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room, and we'll see from there.
This guy is really trying to do his best James Earl Jones impression. Pretty certain it's not James Earl Jones, because they won't be able to afford James Earl
What else was I
Jones.
expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Madman, what madman? Why, hold on. Let's go madman, what madman? But yeah, right, there's no way this game afforded to pay James Earl Jones. So they just got someone who sounds a lot like James Earl Jones. Quick, before the Separatists attack.
Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of the thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry.
Indeed.
I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth.
The Bofa?
The half-goofa?
The half-goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the half-goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway... Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through. About Olmstein. What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still,
come on, exposition
here,
me.
Though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again. If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway, can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me.
Oh, what?
Or you might see him clearly and not be able to remember it an hour later.
That's handy.
His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject. So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Look at everything in this room twice.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now.
Right, anyone want to make any guesses? Is Barnabas Olmstein? Is the voodoo guy Olmstein?
Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Snapping out of it. Now I'm a particularly unattractive representative of the fishmoth population.
Flip it around, maybe there's a code on the back. Wrong
I'd
game.
place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian. Just... this town, man.
This town indeed.
Definite.
Domestic area.
Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character.
Yeah, why is there not gallery art we can collect?
It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Olmstein drinks coffee.
Wow, that took me 3 clicks and we got some info, huh?
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger.
How can you tell that the window was closed from the outside? I mean, okay, so sash windows with like those little bolt things, so you wouldn't have been able, you know, if you were to slide it in, you wouldn't have been able to put the bolt down. There might be greasy hand marks on the outside because you're having to slide it down. You tell how windows were broken, but, well, there you go.
This just
Keeps getting more and more complicated, huh?
I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
He's doing a Rue Morgue.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate. You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas. Definitely not.
Feathers and a piece of paper. Well, yeah, don't worry.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
Stone the
word
crows.
you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can't smell the cave fish all the time here.
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. They're interesting. A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance.
Bizarre breadcrumbs. We have got some sort of bizarre shape. Like a map or some such. Well, there appears to be nothing else to click on.
That's Barnab. Brett. I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Ormstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Roll? What roll?
Roll? What roll? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Okay.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
It is, isn't it? You're part of the Rebel Alliance and a spy.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that, but does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively, and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
What is my next move? Well, no, apparently
Would
it's...
it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do, but that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
I'm just double checking if this actually is James Earl Jones or not. He's definitely got like a bit of a sort of Caribbean tint to his accent there.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Before the Separatists attack.
Find peace. Find peace.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Ktype!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town fisherman, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Well, there we go. That was an adventure in Fishmouth. Now we're in Darkham for more exposition.
Should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro.
I like that line.
Talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid,
Strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Some in that
Oh,
laptop
brother.
thing.
You look into that. I wanna see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Alright, so we're in charge of him.
That there's Kitty.
Oh.
I don't think the Haunter's Mark works on her.
Cast in the past. Achievement unlocked. So I've got the Haunter's Mark now.
Who even still uses file cabinets, Joey? Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
Okay, cool. So we've got a magic power to look in the past, huh?
That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead. My life's work, mostly consisting of hoodlums, thugs, and weirdos. Let's see here.
B for Barnabas. What have we got? Dominic Henberger. David the Guilty Man. Or Lionel Guilty Cosgrove. Dan Demetz. Why does that name ring a bell? Christian Tane. Claudio Cheer. Christopher Michael Valiant. How many of these are the fucking devs or more Kickstarter backers? Classified. These are the various Kickstarter backers, aren't they? Chris called the Efferdan. Obviously paid more money to get some art. Thanks to our Patreon supporters. Patreon of the week is Chris called the Efferdan. Will be born 5382 AD, 1212 years old due to time travel, pacts with the others, drinks from the fountain of youth, and roleplay. Occupation, time-traveling cultist leader for the others, criminal mastermind, game master. Known crimes, theft, arson, robbery, armed robbery, unauthorized time travel, illegal sacrifices of non-virgins, attempted summoning of elder beings, attempted destruction of reality, twice, illegal game mastering, dancing on Good Friday, dunking of platypus in chocolate, non-Euclidean mathematics. Known affiliations, the others, elder gods, brawl roleplay convention. As per his own account, born on Christmas Eve 5382 in Western Germany during the Trans-Cthulhian Wars, Chris grew up in the Resistance but eventually became fed up with both sides when the last factory producing his favourite chocolate was blown to bits and admittedly very sweet pieces. He made a pact with the others to end the war and be the supreme ruler of the New World Order. While his efforts were thwarted numerous times, he managed to find some old plans from ancient shitnet and build a time-travelling device, Skynet, of course, making him the most prominent and wildly unknown criminal in all history. Got caught in the middle of his second attempt to destroy reality because he forgot to close the kitchen door. Happens to the best supervillains. Current status, jailed at the end of time, game mastering a role-playing group with Elvis, Jay Whedon, Captain Braxton, Cleopatra, and his cat. This is a thing. Occupation. The pun was his job. Former ambassador to Punjab. Brian and Mimi, Shapeshifter, Baron Michael von Osborne. Ah, just in case file, we've just unlocked a thing. Here we go. Executive producer, this dickhead. We could read them all, or we could just carry on with the plot, because I'm wrapping up in 15 minutes. Barnabas Basura, age unknown, occupation unclear, once overheard calling himself a hunter of evils. Known crimes unclear, suspicions of vigilantism. Known affiliations, hostes tenebris. Known relatives, one daughter, Peace. Little is known about the hostes tenebris and its supposed leader, Barnabas Basura, with very few suspected members. And none but two semi-officially confirmed, Basura himself and his daughter Peace. It is widely suspected that they are in permanent conflict with several cults and have possibly sprung up as a response to said cult's activity. Basura, their supposed leader, has not been directly tied to any kind of criminal activity, but somehow his name tends to be in some way or other linked to the most prominent occult-related events in the criminal underworld, if more in a hindering or surveilling than a participatory fashion. Hostes Tenebris seems to take the secret part of secret society very seriously, so that, other than the supposed names of their two foremost members, nothing is really known about them. Current status, unknown. Baptiste Black, a.k.a. Blackbeard, a.k.a. Nicholas Noir, a.k.a. Franz Schwarzer. Oh, hello, handsome. Someone who obviously doesn't look like this and like, make me more handsome in the cartoon. No, handsomer. Make me handsomer. Oh, we went the wrong way. David the Guilty Man, professional disco dancer. Hello, Vicky. Not man, you don't have... You're all alone in your little thing, aren't you? Occupation, kitten snatcher. I'm not reading all of them. Basura means trash. Nice. Stephen Toast? What? Who was Stephen Toast? That guy. Which guy? Toast of London with a white hair streak. Right, yes, okay. Yes, it is a bit, actually, now you come to mention it. Can you hear me, Clem Fandango? I never watched that show, so I don't actually know what you... Anyway, we found out stuff about the main guy, and that was the main point.
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
My favourite line from... what's his name? God, I forgot the actor's name. Matt something. Oh, not Matt Frewer. That's someone different entirely. But it's... in Garth Marenghi, Matt Berry, thank you, Art. It's the line in Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. You and he were buddies, weren't you? Brilliant line. Amazing.
Can you look her up?
On it. I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
What's the blog now? That was fast.
That was fast. Does it say where she's at?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers.
Oh, Twitter then.
Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking him down now.
Fingers, 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 fingers.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in
Fishmouth.
Formaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome.
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I've been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here. Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Okay.
I don't need to pick it up.
Let's do some spooky magic on it.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
Still want to go through... No, we're not going through files. We're not going through files. That dude probably never imagined the career he'd have centuries later.
No better time than now.
Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Who says radical these days? Nobody said that since 1990. But we're on a European road trip. Courtesy of a sound effect. Chapter 4, Paris. How can we manage to take the cat with us? Presumably we managed to take the cat with us. Hey, why can't we save? Why can't we save? Are we going to get through some steps? Okay.
Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab.
Achievement unlocked, City of Lightning. Just being here was enough for an achievement. Now I can save. And who needs to worry about pet passports? You are correct. We're in Paris, we're in Chapter 4. That is a good thing. I think that's a good point to leave it for now. And we can come back on Friday. Oh, you gotta wait till Friday. We're gonna wait Friday for the next one. But oh, I'm gonna have to make a moustache again, aren't I? Oh. Let's just put the grey cells into action. Oh, amazing. Oh, I can make another Sharpie moustache. That thing, the fumes off that thing kept me going throughout that game. And I've got a week to get myself a better robe, because I'm just a dude in a hoodie right now. This is not doing the whole robe thing. I've got a slang kit. No, that's no good. Spooky robe. I need a spooky robe. I think I might go and order one now. Literally just to wear for the next handful of episodes playing this game. An Unabomber look. Thank you, Art. I think, maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to quit that. Start playing some of that spooky music. Let's have a look who's about for a raid. Okay, Emmy the Odd, a friend of the channel, is alright, go over there. No, don't go over there. I can't see who's on. Is on. Unibomber, famous criminal. I do know who the Unabomber was. Yeah, because Emmy tends to start around the same time and often kind of wraps up. But I do see we've got Lady Reaper 87 does the spooky games and has got a new game for them called Creepy Tale. So I think maybe let's go give Lady Reaper a shout and see what their creepy tale was. And you know, if you get bored, just go and see Emmy, because Emmy's fun, right? We do love Emmy, but we haven't seen Lady Reaper for a while. Lady Reaper 87 to get their full name. Alrighty, folks. I'm sure let's get the raid messages ready. Ray is, of course, in Emmy's chat because Ray is in everybody's chat. If you're a subscriber, you can use my big head. So yeah, that'll do for tonight, I think. We will be back on Tuesday for Final Fantasy VII Remake. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. And then Friday at 6 p.m. we should be back here for more Gibbous, a Cthulu Adventure. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. You lot are just lovely and wonderful. Oh, Melly kisses. Thank you. Just a Melly kisses. Oh. Yeah, you're a lovely bunch. I love hanging out with you. I love playing video games with you. It's always good times. So yeah, let's now go and see Lady Reaper and see what this creepy tale is coming up. I am coming up to Wall Market. Exciting. Oh, I know there's some big dance number. It's going to be fun. Maybe we'll get to that Tuesday or Wednesday. Who knows? But let's find out what creepy tale is and go and see Lady Reaper 87. Mwah. Goodbye. I will see you soon. Goodbye.